And what about your cooperation with Bulgaria? Have you ever featured any Bulgarian performers or works in your festival?
Yes, not just during Vilnius Festival. We had a feature on young composers, but this was in the autumn time when we have cooperation with the International Contemporary Music Festival Gaida, and this is one of the 10 festivals, professional art festivals in Vilnius city, which we have common organization. It is called Vilnius Festivals, and there is 10 different genres of festivals: contemporary music, contemporary ballet, Baroque and Renaissance music, cinema, jazz, and others. And during this Gaida festival, which is our partner, we performed some young Bulgarian composers. This was also a fantastic program of World New Music Days in Vilnius. It was in 2008, and it was already dedicated to Vilnius European Culture Capital. So I think we really are very happy that we have very young audiences for contemporary music, and we can even call it classical contemporary music because it is so well attended, even more sometimes than classical or romantic music.
I think that you have already answered to these questions, but probably to the last question, but probably you have something to add. Would you please describe your audience, and do you have a strategy for attracting young audience?
Yes, I think the strategy is based on traditions of audience building in Lithuania, and it is very much interconnected with the educational institutions, with music schools, with secondary schools, and we never say that this or that performance is something not achievable or not understandable for young musicians or young audiences, even not being musically educated. We have very strong series of family concerts where families come with the babies from 2 months to old people of 103 years. And this is one of our most popular concerts of the Philharmonic Society, which is one of major organizers of Vilnius Festival. And I think this cooperation, we always cooperate with international young musicians competitions, with the academies, with the conservatories all over Lithuania, and really don't feel being somewhere very high elitist, and disconnected from other culture operators. So this makes our concerts in Vilnius Festival and Philharmonic Hall very accessible. And we see that, thanks God, we don't have a problem of aging audiences. Young people, they are very, very active. They also volunteer. We have practices of young managers in the Philharmonic Society and Vilnius Festival, and they just attract their friends. They say, oh, don't be afraid of classical and contemporary music. It is so important. It is so attractive because it corresponds with the style of our life. And our, let's say, the young people of the same age are composers. We perform and commission a lot of works to young composers, and this keeps it moving.
Congratulations for this, Ruth, really. And just in the end, will you mention, please, some of the commissioned works?
Yes, I think most successful ones, and they are still in the repertoire. These are the oratorio by Vidmantas Bartulis, Poor Man Job, which is made based on the biblical text, and this has been a joint program with the festivals of Emilia-Romagna and Ljubljana, as well as 2 ballets. Mindaugas Urbaitis, a very famous Lithuanian contemporary composer, composed very youngish, very modern ballet called Acid City, and it is a top performance for young audiences. The second is more romantic, composed by Anatolijus Shenderovas, and it is called Desdemona, of course after Shakespeare, and it's a modern interpretation with a very, very emotional music language. A few other works have been played by Vilnius Festival Orchestra and Lithuanian Chamber Orchestra. These are music by young composers like Raminta Šerkšnytė. She is now one of the leading young female composers in Lithuania. And of course, Rodion Shchedrin last year, he has created Lithuanian Saga, which was played by London Symphony Orchestra. So
yes, I remember.
Very glad about this
yes.
moment.